quality. Let me
Cool.
move this now that BB's not sitting on it.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, we are live.
What's up? What's up?
I'll let you know if I see anyone in the comments. All the comments loaded up on my end.
Nice. That sounds good.
But yeah, what remind me what where we left off. We were talking a little bit about Eurorack and BB's.
Yeah.
Uh, hold on one second. BB's acting up.
What is you,
I don't want it to
VB?
rip up this little card.
Man, almost. VB almost made it.
But yeah, sorry,
Hmm.
we were talking about Eurorack and stuff, I think.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, that was the thing. So like because we were before the stream we were talking about our updates with our lives and then updates with like what we've been up to. So for me I was talking about how I got into like uh using more like musical instruments and MIDI controllers, and then one of the MIDI controllers was my DJ controller. So and that's when Zach you mentioned about it would be really cool to utilize that controller with a Eurorack, and I had no idea what a Eurorack was. So before you gave the description, I thought that it would be nice to stream it because I'm sure that I guess not the majority of people won't really know what a Eurorack is, like me included. So it
Yeah,
would be nice to get useful info.
totally, totally. Here,
Yeah.
Vivi's acting up even more because I'm not giving her attention. I'm gonna kick her out of the room for now. I'll be right back.
All right, be with Chuck.
Cool. Sorry about that. She
Yeah,
always
no
is in a
worries.
mood, but not
Yeah.
always. But when she's in a mood, she's in a mood. But
Hmm.
yeah, so Eurorack. So
Hmm.
modular synthesizers come in different flavors, quote unquote.
Hmm.
That's not the official term for it, but it's what I'll use here. And it's kind of like if software is the catch-all term for all kinds of software, then Eurorack is like Discord and Surge is FaceTime. That's not a great comparison, but it's like a brief one. Essentially, modular synthesizers are any kind of synthesizers that you can take apart, connect to each other
Yeah.
in one way or another, either with cables or with physical modules themselves. Um,
Yes.
just like the one I have here. So this is actually a Eurorack
Oh.
modular synthesizer. So, Steve, the
Oh.
version you used to use, Surge, that's another
Yeah.
flavor of modular synthesizers. So
Oh.
what that means is that
Okay.
they're both modular synthesizers, but they can't
Yeah.
communicate with each other unless you have a converter. So Eurorack modules,
Oh.
any Eurorack can connect to another Eurorack module. Like if I plug all these modules in together, they should be able to work. They have a similar line level. It's kind of like a standardization of
Yeah.
modular synthesizers. Surge, on the other hand, any Surge module can connect with another Surge module, but to connect with Eurorack, you would need a special type of converter too, and they use different kinds of cables. Like I think Surge has I think they're called banana cables, if I
Yeah.
remember right.
Yeah.
While
That's
Eurorack
why I.
just Mm,
Oh. Oh. Sorry to cut you off. You
no, no
can
worries.
keep going. But I thought that when we're using your mod synths, I thought that it was banana cables because it's just like I just always use banana cables for Surge, but I didn't
Yeah.
know that it was different.
No, on Eurorack they used the standardized 3.5 millimeter inputs, outputs,
Oh.
cables, essentially the same
Interesting.
kind they use for headphones. So
Yes.
these are just regular 3.5 millimeter cables. But they're
Okay.
mono,
Okay.
as you can see. You can tell it's mono because there's only one
Yes.
little line on here.
Yeah.
I would unplug my headphones, but then I won't be able to hear you. This is a stereo cable, and you can tell because it
Yeah.
has
That's
two
true.
lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, one for left, one for right. This is actually a MIDI
Yeah.
converter, so you can connect like a MIDI controller to a Eurorack synth, but then you need the right kind of um, module to kind of take those signals and then convert them into your rack and put them in other places on your kit.
Uh-huh. Alright, yeah.
But yeah, does that make sense? Or
Makes a lot of sense, yeah, it's just, like, different yeah, yeah, different kind of styles, I guess,
yeah,
in a way.
exactly. There's
Yeah.
Eurorack, there's Surge. I'm trying to think. There's a few other big ones that I'm blanking on the name for. Um, Modular synthesizers. I'm seeing if I any names come up. I know Eurorack is by far the most popular right now. Eurorack is the
Mhm.
most popular. It's where um most synth companies are manufacturing, so it's where a lot of like innovation in synthesizers is happening right now, but that's not always true too. There are other kinds of modular synths that are really innovative as well. I'm blanking on the name of it, but there's another kind of synthesizer that I love the look of. It's like made out of wood. I know what's
Wait,
his the YouTuber that we've talked about before, we've talked about it
combine?
before. It's made out of wood and it has like different colors on it. It's like very colorful synthesizer. Societe
Oh,
Lombard, I think is the name. If I forgot how to
oh,
spell that. Yes, Siet
lumbar.
Lombard. So here I'll share my screen in 1 second. I'm gonna share it on stream first. Oh, that's not the
Mm,
stream. There it is. And then if I share. Oh, my Discord, I forgot to give it permission to share screen. Let me see if I can do that without restarting.
it's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna quit and reopen Discord real quick.
Okay.
Got so many different monitors. I'm looking all over the place at them all. Let me see, where is the server we were on? Here it is. Hi, can you hear me again?
Yes, I can?
Sweet. Then now you should be able to oh, I can actually just share my stream screen. So that makes it easier to see exactly what's on the
Nice,
stream
yeah,
right
that's
now.
nice.
But yeah, so Siet Lombard, this is what I'm talking about. They have these like little wooden module structures, but they're all connected to each other. They have some USB input knobs, but I think these use banana cables. I'm not 100% sure. They might use a proprietary cable of some sort. But yeah, these I love the look of the aesthetic of them. They're really really neat.
Interesting.
But yeah, so yeah, Eurorack is what I use. Um, it's what I have in my main synthesizer here. And it's
Okay.
what we used together last time we were on stream together. So a lot of these modules are IntelliGel, but I have one Make Noise module as well, and those are just different companies that all share the same. I think Eurorack is open for anyone to utilize and use in their own kinds of ways. So you have a lot of different manufacturers for it.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, trying to think. So Steve and I, let me share my screen again. Steve and I were talking about how to connect my Eurorack synth to his DJ equipment, and I'll say all modular synth stuff is pricey. It's very pricey
Yeah.
for those watching, unfortunately. But you can always make your own stuff. You can DIY things with your rack, so I might try to do that myself. Oh, this is cool. I didn't even know see this, Steve. It has compatibility right on um the website for it, the Busy Circuits
Oh,
website.
really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And there's
thank
also a
you. Let me check.
manual you can download. That's usually the case for most Eurorack modules. They'll have like a manual you can download right on their website. But yeah, I'm not sure if this will end up being the right fit for us, or if we should do something else, or if we even need it in general. Because if we're making mostly ambient stuff, then ambient
Mhm.
music, then we shouldn't need a strict metronome connecting between your DJ set and my Eurorack system. That's more important. If we start making anything with like a beat or any kind of rhythm, then we'll want them to be synchronized in that kind of way. But there's probably a way to use Max MSP to synchronize the two. I'm sure there's a lot of ways you can connect your rack synths and DJ equipment to Max MSP. So I'll look into that before trying to get anything.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. I also love the design of this company too. All their different logos and everything.
It is beautiful. Yeah, really.
But yeah, and then these are their other synths. I don't have anything from this company, ALM, but I do really like the modules they make. I've watched a lot of videos about them in the past.
Mhm.
But then, yeah, Max MSP might end up being the move for us to connect them together. Probably will be cheaper, and I already have Max. And
Okay.
then if
Mhm.
we use Max too, then you can also we can add our own visuals. That can be its own thing.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I was trying to think of where we left off, where else we left off with our project. I know we made our field recordings. I know we ran them through my synthesizer, and we had some kind of key moments that we really liked. I'm probably gonna go back and re-listen to that stream recording to see like what bits stood out the most to me, what kind of clips of audio stood out to the most to me. I think I also have a Logic file somewhere too where I have like a higher quality audio recording of it all, so I'll go look for that
Mhm.
too and I'll send that over to you too.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah.
But yeah, oh, I meant to ask you, with the videos we took, did you end up ever using that in the piece? I remember you telling me that primarily planning on that for your own personal project too.
Yeah. Ah, man, I'm sorry. I'm still trying to get it done
No,
because
don't no need to apologize. It's my first time
yeah.
working on this since we last met.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm still getting to that. I need to I got a smaller camcorder for playback purposes, and then I need to dissect it. Like actually just yeah, just like completely take off the playback module from this camcorder.
Got you, got you.
So that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, keep me posted on it. I would love to see how it comes out and
Yeah.
everything.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'm trying to think. So next in the project, once we go through all these different recordings, did you want to start composing them together in Logic, like start clipping them together into full songs, or did you have something else in mind too for the next stage of the project? Just to refresh our
Yeah,
memory.
yeah. I think for the next steps, yeah, I think it'll be nice to use the stream recordings, and then yeah, we can put it. Maybe we can put it into Logic and do make mess around with it, or I am very curious about using Max because I've always been wanting to use it ever since I like learned Pure Data, but never got the hang of it. So,
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, so um Steve and I before this call we were talking about there's this workshop I'm going to teach that is essentially teaching students how to learn the basics, the very basics of Max MSP, but then also using Visi, a plugin within it that's built in to quickly make and edit different kinds of visuals for performances, live interaction, video pieces, etc. So maybe Steve, sometime we could hop on a stream and work on that together too, and I'll record it too because I liked your idea of like having just the recording of it somewhere to share with people.
yes, yeah. I think it'll be fun to do that.
Sweet.
Mm.
Yeah, and then we can see, like, if there's any kind of visuals we want to add to the project. We can also run those, video recordings through Max MSP and Visi, and alter them at the same rate that we alter the audio. So if
Mhm.
there's, like, some kind of visuals we want for the piece, we can work on it there. But otherwise, we can just have it as like a audio only piece, like an EP, a short music album, etc.
I think that sounds really good. Yeah, I think it'll be really nice to use the video recordings as well, and it would be used not as the method, but it'll just be part of the result.
Yeah, no, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to think. Was there anything else you want to chat about too? About next steps? Did you want to start trying to work on it today, or do you want to save that for another session?
I think we can save working on it for another session, just
Yeah.
because the timing wise. But yeah, I guess another thing that we could talk about is just a little bit more about how we would utilize the audios, and if you want to use the original field recordings as well. Like if you want, I can like I guess just put those on the Google Drive and then share it with you as well, so we can like utilize that if you want.
Yes, definitely. No, that's perfect. I'll make a Google Drive folder for us. If on your end you could put the original field recordings in it, that'd be awesome. And then I'll see if I have the Logic file. I can export that into just an audio file if you want to open it up on your end and any kind of DAW you prefer. Do you have a preferred DAW or no?
Um, Not yet because I've been using Reaper because
Mhm.
that's the only thing I learned how to use because it's free.
Mm,
Um, but I do want to move. I do want to like you know go to a different DAW.
yeah.
But I'm still on the fence of like which one I should use. I want to learn Ableton. I have Ableton Lite,
Mm. I was gonna
but
say, Reaper is great too. You can just stay in Reaper the whole time if you want, and it's
oh,
free and everything.
uh-huh.
Um,
Yeah.
but what was I gonna say? My shoes are squeaking. Um, Sounds kind of like a fart. I hope that doesn't come up in the recording. I'll have to edit it out if so. But anyways, what was I gonna say? For what kind of music you're interested in making, I would definitely recommend Ableton. Logic has improved a
Yeah.
lot for electronic music, and I love Logic because of how intuitive it is. I also started out in GarageBand, and Logic is laid out in a very similar way, especially recent versions of Logic Pro. So it was very intuitive for me. But I want to switch over to Ableton because Ableton has a lot of features for electronic music, different kinds of ways you can format and use the software. But above all, it has a lot of integration with Max MSP too. If you go to Ableton's website or Max's website, you can
Yeah.
see Max MSP, how to utilize with Ableton Live. Essentially, you can make your own Ableton plugins right in Max MSP and instantly dump it in. But there's other ways you can utilize it. Here, let me see if I can find it on Max's website.
Mhm.
Max for Live. That's what it's called, Max for Live.
Oh,
So if
okay.
you Google Max for Live, you can see how patching works with Ableton. Let me see. Learn more at Ableton. Maybe they have a what video for it. I think that's this. Can you hear the video when I play
Max
it?
for Live extends the functionality of live
No, unfortunately.
Oh, that's too bad. I'll send it to you in Discord then.
live
But yeah, I'm not even sure if it's coming through on the stream anyways. But yeah,
Oh.
Max, if you go to just search Max for Live on Ableton's website, you can see it all there. And it seems really neat for working with Rack and everything else.
Mhm.
Can connect
Man, okay.
Arduino to it.
Mhm. I really should look into that.
Yeah, it's not the only way to do all that. Like I've done it before, just with Max or with Logic Pro. It just Max for Live is something. Once I learn Ableton a little bit further, it's something I want to get deeper into. But it seems totally up your alley for the kind of music you're interested in making, electronic music. Oh, DJs use Ableton Live all the time. I think they have a lot of things for DJs as well.
Oh, nice. Man, I am curious about like if my I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just like curious about how long it'll take for me to like get the hang of it. But I guess that's for me to decide, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you
Yeah.
want to, like I'm still learning Ableton myself. I might actually try learning Ableton on stream, so I'll let you know when I do that.
That sounds
But
sick.
yeah, in the meantime, I'll probably just use Logic for this project. It's not something you need to learn for this project specifically, just my long-term
Uh,
recommendation.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to think what else? Not to mansplain DAWs to you, but you know, just want to help
Mhm.
how I can. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
any anything else you want to chat about?
Hmm. Not for now. Nothing's really ringing a bell, but I think yeah, I think it'll be nice to just, maybe organize our schedules if you want to like, make this more frequent stream.
Yeah.
Then we could talk about what we can do, and if you want, before we started streaming, me and Zach were talking about how you can make your own MIDI controller with
Yeah.
with Arduino, with a lot of components. So if you want, we can also talk about when to do that, and we can stream that as well for other people to like utilize that in their future projects.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, let's definitely do that. So I think for now starting in with the sound project would be great, and then we could do the MIDI controller maybe somewhere in the middle in case we want to end up incorporating that into this project. But yeah, no, that would be a ton of fun. I'd love to do that on stream with you.
Yeah, I think
Sweet.
that'd be really fun to do.
Yeah, do you want to do like weekly streams? Is that too frequent for you? I'm not sure what your schedule's like these days. I know you're busy.
Mhm. I think weekly is a little hard.
Yeah.
Um, let's see, Monday night. Um, I can try to do like bi-weekly, but I feel like if it's past that, then it's not really a frequent thing anymore, right? So
I mean, monthly is still a frequency. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah,
I guess
what are you gonna say?
no, no, no. I was gonna say I guess so, but
Totally. But yeah, no,
Mhm.
we can also just play it by ear. It doesn't need to be perfect frequency. We can just text whenever we have some free time over the next few weeks and figure it out from there. And I'll share the Google Drive and everything with you in the meantime.
Okay.
I'll
I think that
maybe
sounds good.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
I'll make a Google Docs file too with all of our ideas too, like the MIDI making stream, learning Ableton, all those different ideas too.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Sweet. Sweet, sweet. But yeah,
Be sweet.
any last words? Anything you want to talk about? Did you want to end stream, or we can hop on our own private Discord after too if you want?
Yeah, I think stream wise, nothing. Yeah, nothing much. I think we got um a lot done. Hopefully, this is just like a catching up session because
Yeah, yeah.
it's been what 3 months?
I think
No, three
so,
and a
which is
half.
crazy.
Or, yeah, 3.5 or 4 months since I've seen Zach. So it's just a while. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on and say hi, and wanted to tell everyone that we are going to continue working on this, and it'll be really, really fun process. So hopefully there are a lot of people interested. But other than that, yeah,
Yeah.
nothing else. Hmm?
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say life's been crazy for both of us, but seems like now feels like a great time to jump back into the project. So yeah,
I
sweet.
think that's perfect. I think Zach, if you have a little more time, we could just hop on our own private chat for a little bit after the call. But for any anyone watching or who will watch the recording, hope you have a really good day.
Yeah, bye everyone. Steve, you can stay in the Discord. I'll just end stream here.
All right, bye bye.